You are now tuned into Closer Talk TV.
Yeah, let's get it. Welcome back to Closer Talk TV. It's your boy L.Boogie, and today we getting into it, ladies and gentlemen. Today's episode is Intro is Everything. The introduction is the most important tool you have in your bag as a closer. The reason why this tool is so important is because you only have between 1 to maybe 2 minutes to differentiate yourself between a sales call, a debt collection call, and or a solicitation, or maybe even a scam. So your introduction has to be effective, strong, professional, and you have to sound like you mean business if you're in debt collections. Now, for all my salesmen out there, if you're calling people and you're a salesman, you have to sound like you're happy, vibrant, and get them excited. And you don't want to sound like a scam as well. So today we're going to discuss having good posture as well. A lot of collectors, and of course this applies to the call center, a lot of salesmen and collectors are leaning back in the seat like this with the headset on. The consumer or the customer can hear this when you're lackadaisical and laid back. Yes, hello. Can I speak to Tom? Hey, Tom, this is so-and-so with Closer Talk TV. The reason I'm calling you, they can hear that. So when you're on the call, you want to have good posture. You want to stand up stiff and strong and sit up and sound like you mean business. Yes, hello. My name is L.Boogie. I'm with Closer Talk TV, trying to locate Mr. So-and-so. Yes, hello, sir. The nature of this call is blah, 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 blah. It's a big difference. When you're smiling, that comes through the phone as well. Hi, can I speak to so-and-so? Hello, my name is L.Boogie. I'm trying to reach you regarding a sale we have. And so if you're calling someone, always make sure you have good posture. If you're approaching someone face-to-face in sales, you definitely want to have a good energy and make people feel comfortable within that introduction. Walk up to them happy. Hey, how you doing today, sir? Hey, how you doing, mama? Hey, auntie. Hey, come check me out. I got this new product. Your kids are going to need this. You want to approach them with a certain energy. Also, the introduction is important, especially in sales and or collections, because people, if you're calling someone as a salesman, you don't want to get hung up on because they're under the impression you're a debt collector. If they're ducking and dodging bills, you may get hung up on by your introduction coming off wrong. Now, if you're in debt collections and you get someone on the phone, you always want to initially say the name first, because out of curiosity and human nature, they're going to respond. So let's go through some examples. Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom, this is L.Boogie. I'm calling you with Closer Talk TV. Let me ensure I have the right person. Is this Tom? Last four of the social being 1234. Okay. I'm going to inform you this is an attempt to collect a debt. Any information obtained will be used for that purpose. The nature of the call is to inform you of blah, blah, blah. Now, notice how I said, hi, Tom. You never want to call and say, hi, may I speak to Tom? When you do that, you give them the option to say no or who is this? This applies to sales also. Naturally, when you call someone, hey, Danny? Yeah? Danny Thompson? Yeah, this is him. What is this about? Got him. Yeah, people naturally respond to their name. It doesn't work all the time, but over 90% of the time, you normally catch them up. Hey, Deborah? Yeah? Hey, Deborah, this is L.Boogie calling you in conjunction with Closer Talk TV. The reason I'm calling you is, so introduction is very important, especially in the day and age that we live in with the internet and people are constantly Googling companies, and you have the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, you have the BBB, the Better Business Bureau, you have all like 800 notes. 800 notes where consumers or debtors, they can go online and type complaints. So when you call someone from your number, the office phone, or when you call someone, their antennas are already up. Boop, 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 boop. They want to figure out, is this a sales call? Is this a scam? Because normally when they get these calls out of the blue and you're contacting them knowing their name and their information, that makes them a little weary already. So right off the bat, you have to sound professional and effective. Yes, hello, ma'am. I'm calling you in regards to this bill that you owe. It shows here that it's an outstanding balance of so-and-so. You don't want to fumble around. You don't want to sound nervous or tense or sound like you may be trying to entrap them for information or maybe fish for information. You want to make them feel comfortable in the introduction that you have the information that's needed and you're here to help. And if you're a salesman, all my salesmen out there, you have to get them feeling comfortable as well. Now, really quick here, in the introduction, these are the very important ingredients. You always want to start the conversation with who you are and what you represent, i.e. your company, and let them know right off the bat what is going on to a certain degree. Now, you definitely don't want to divulge any personal information because that can be a third-party disclosure violation. Or if you're in sales, you don't want to give your whole pitch to someone who doesn't want to hear it. So you're also filling people out in that process, so people's not wasting your time. Within that couple of minute gap, based off how they respond to your introduction, that lets you know what direction to take that call. We'll discuss that in another video. But getting back to the topic at hand. So when you contact someone, initially you want to announce your name, what company and or firm you represent, and the nature of your business. And then once you identify that it's the right person, the right party, of course, go through right party contact. Right party contact verification, making sure the first and last name and or the social, the last 4 digits of the social security number, and also the billing address. Depending on what company you work for, they may want you to verify 2 pieces of information outside of the last 4 of the social or the date of birth. That will suffice at certain companies. Or they want you to get all 3 of the pieces of information, the last 4 of the social, the address that they have on file, as well as the date of birth. But you always want to come in and verify who you are first to let them know that you mean business. If you're a salesman, you want to come in sounding happy and sounding like a cool guy and or woman to deal with, so that way they don't feel like they're dealing with a sleazy salesman that's going to take them for their money. So I worked at a company where we were giving away $1,000 gift cards for Walmart with certain promotions they had to sign up for. So I'm contacting them and passing them over to the closer. I will reach out to them. Hi, am I speaking to L.Boogie? Hello, L.Boogie. You just won a $1,000 gift card subscription to Walmart. They get excited. Oh, for what? Hey, is this Andre? Okay. Hey, Andre. Blah, 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 blah. Get them into it and then patch them over to the closer so they can get the credit card information and sign them up for the subscription. But it ties back into the introduction is everything. You only have 1 to 2 minutes to let them know what's going on and to get them involved, because people are already wary and skeptical when you contact them and they don't know you. So make sure that you have a good, strong introduction. Make sure you know your company's requirements and make sure you know your product. This has been another episode of Closer Talk TV. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share this video and subscribe. I'm going to continue to give you guys these videos. And now we're getting into business. Follow me at Instagram at Closer Talk TV. At Closer Talk TV. Yes, sir.